the idea that neoconservatism and Israel has nothing to do with Jewishness, Jewish identity, the Jewish religion, because clearly the state of Israel and the neocons are deeply motivated by that ethnic identity, and their allegiance to Israel proceeds from that. You know, the plan of Greater Israel, the blood and soil nationalism of Israel, it stems from this ethno-religion, which is Judaism.
But because just that principle that we're all judged as individuals by what we do, that our faith, the decisions that we make, the way we live our lives, and God will judge every one of us in that way. And that's how we're supposed to judge. Like, I think that's true.
Yeah, and I totally agree. But I guess the disagreement is, you say identity politics like it's a bad thing. I think identity is a reality. I think have said it's the neocons, And I think that neoconservatism, where does it arise from? It arises from Jewish leftists who were mugged by reality when they saw the surprise attack in the Yom Kippur War.
This is what I love about Tucker. Tucker's a very humble individual, guys. You have to realize Tucker has admitted, like, yeah, I was part of that neocon, conservative, talking points propaganda, especially with the Iraq war. Tucker has come out and stated these things on multiple occasions. This is why I personally love Tucker. And tell me down in the comments below, do you guys trust Tucker? Do you like Tucker? What's your take on Nick Fuentes, etc.? Let me know in the comments down below to see where exactly the audience actually falls on these types of topics, because I am very curious on it.
But with Joe, for me, it was very specific that he said inclusive populism. And I really didn't like that. Because to me, there were a lot of similar phrases at this time, multiracial, working class populism, this kind of stuff. And I said, you know, on some level, we do need to be exclusive, not inclusive. We do need to be right-wing. We do need to be Christian. We do, on some level, need to be pro-white, not to the exclusion of everybody else, but recognizing that white people have a special heritage here as Americans. And so the reason I opposed him in 22 was not because I was mad, but it was to say America First cannot backslide into this kind of inclusive populism message, which I perceive to be more like GOP slop, because it buys you wiggle room with people that are attacking you. It's like easy to throw them under the bus and say, I'm one of the good guys.
Exactly.
And so I said, it's too easy. We need to push in the other direction and say, you should feel less comfortable saying that people shouldn't talk about their race and religion. Maybe you'll think twice next time. And so I did it for a very specific reason. And
I get that. What I do think is bad, just objectively bad and destructive, is the all Jews are guilty or all anybody is guilty of anything, because that's just like not true. And we don't believe that as Christians. I mean, my hero in life is Paul. I guess you call him Saint Paul. Saul of Tarsus, a Pharisee, and meets Jesus and becomes this just incredible man, incredibly brave, smart, loving, like everything you want to be as a man, he was. Jew.
Yeah.
So like, and
God, this goes back to what I was saying before. It's not the concept of all Jews are bad because you're a Jew, therefore you are in the wrong. It's not the concept here at all with Tucker. And I appreciate Tucker's question here of saying that, do you believe Jews rule the world? He's going back to that type of concept for this question.
But I also think there's like a true, not just principle, but like spiritual reality that we have to defend, which is God created every person as an individual, not as a group. No woman gave birth to a community. Like, we hate that kind of thinking, right? Collectivist thinking like that. That's identity politics. That's what Dave Rubin engages in. That's why Dave is like just a child. Like, you don't pay any attention to Dave because he's like shallow. But we're not going to be that, right? Or no?
No, I completely agree with you. And, and not to be that guy and say that thing, but like, my best friend is a Jewish person. But here's my...
I have black friends, guys. I have black friends.
I guess here's my substantive disagreement, because as a Catholic, I could not agree more with you.
Yes.
In what you're saying. I love all people, even the ones that don't like us. We have to love them all, and we have to recognize that...
We're required to.
Yes. Yes. And especially Aquinas says the Jews are a witness people. And so they actually have special protections under the law, according to Catholic philosophy. But I guess my substantive disagreement, which I've said on the show also, is the idea that neoconservatism and Israel has nothing to do with Jewishness, Jewish identity, the Jewish religion, because clearly the state of Israel and the neocons are deeply motivated by that ethnic identity.
Sure.
And their allegiance to Israel proceeds from that. You know, the plan of greater Israel, the blood and soil nationalism of Israel, it stems from this ethno-religion, which is Judaism.
Well, this is, just BLM, the new version. This is identity politics. They're engaging in identity politics.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, that's just so obvious to me. But
I would argue the Jews have been doing this for a lot longer than just the BLM movement. Now, guys, just to clarify here, you remember when BLM happened and they said, put the black square on your Instagram, your social media accounts, right? The black square to represent BLM. The Jewish community, all right, they did the same thing. Put a blue square in order to combat anti-Semitism. And I saw these commercials, by the way, on Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, that they were promoting the anti-Semitism, right? They were saying, don't be an anti-Semite. They were putting out these commercials. Ridiculous. It's the same game plan. But I do believe that the Jews have been doing it a lot longer. The BLM and the communists, it's just all on the same playbook.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
We're going to end it there. Comment down below all your thoughts and your opinions on everything. And of course, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay subscribed to the channel. We'll be bringing you more content like this in the future. With that being said, guys, God bless and have a good one.